I'm a Marine Corps champion pistol shooter. If I could only have one gun for an end of the world, shizzy hits the fizzy type of situation, it would be my Glock 45. And a lot of people would probably say an AR-15 if you ask them. I have thought this through, and I'm going to give my top reasons why I think a Glock 45 is the best end of the world handgun that you can get. So first off, you can hide it. If I need to go to the grocery store, I'm not even wearing a holster right now. I can throw it in my pants, right? I mean, this thing basically disappears. Right? I can wear like a little vest over it. Right? It's gone. I want to be able to hide my pistol. I don't want people to know that I have this. I want to be inconspicuous. It's called being a gray man, and this Glock 45 is great for being able to do that. You can do it with a lot of smaller guns like concealed carry type guns. Glock 45, Glock 43, Glock 42 are all smaller guns, single stack, so they're a lot thinner. But if I can only have one gun, I'd want to have quite a few rounds. And this comes standard with 17 round mags. So I've got 17 plus one in the chamber, so I've got 18 rounds right here. And then this is the best part about Glocks. Look at that. 32 round mags. So this plus this, plus one in the chamber, you're talking 17, 32, plus one, like 50 rounds. That's bonkers. That's so, I mean, that's only right here. Let's just load this up real quick. Like, look at, I'm not even wearing a belt. I didn't even, prepare for this. But, look at how I could easily carry this around. Like, boom. Easily have an extra mag, pop that in. I got 50 rounds so easily that I can just throw in my pockets. And you just can't do that with an AR-15. I would want to be able to hide my gun because in kind of like a shizzy hits the fizzy end of the world type situation, I just wouldn't want people to know I have a gun. The other nice part about this is because it's not a Glock 19, it is a Glock 45, it's got an extra 2 rounds. So usually a Glock 19 is 15 rounds. This is an extra 2. Has a little bit longer grip, so you just a little bit better control, a little bit more to handle. Glock 17s are even bigger, but I feel like this is just the perfect kind of in between lots of rounds and good size for being able to conceal. This red dot allows me to push out, touch out and be very accurate at a good amount of distance super quickly. So it's very accurate, within reason, but I also don't think that there would be a big reason in like a shizzy hits the fizzy end of the world situation where I would want to reach out and touch someone past 50 yards anyway, right? If I'm in my house, someone has to come into my house. I'm not going out searching for people. If I, for whatever reason, have to scrounge for food and I have to go into other people's houses or, everything's kind of vacant, I have to go around. I can have this. I can provide myself cover with this, pop, 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 as I run. At distance, if you have to provide cover, would it be nice to have an AR-15? Yeah, but I think the pros so outweigh the cons that I would love to have this gun on me if I had to go scrounge. Another thing is it's just easier to carry, right? If I, for whatever reason, I had to climb up a house or something like that, I could just easily throw this in my pants and then climb and then take it back out. AR-15, you could sling it over your shoulder for sure, but this is just easier to carry. And especially if for whatever reason I had to leave my house and go on a trek, this is just super easy to carry. Again, you could gray man it and just kind of conceal the fact that, I could easily carry 150 rounds with this and no one would know. It would just be all around my waist and no one would know. You wouldn't be able to do that with an AR-15. So those are kind of my top reasons why I would want a Glock 19. I'm trying to think if there are any more. Oh, I also have a flashlight on this bad guy. So, if I go into somebody's house or they come into my house or something like that, and I'm not talking, I wouldn't go attack somebody in their house, but, if I had to scrounge for food and I had to go around the neighborhood and try to find food in houses or whatever, it'd be nice to be able to have a flashlight. So, that's super awesome about this gun. So flashlight, red dot, 17 round standard mags, 32 round mags, easily concealed. You could gray man it. It's easy to carry. It's easy to take over long distances. It's also very shootable. So even though it is still a pistol, an AR-15 would be easier to shoot. But I'm not talking like a 1911 or a Glock 21. Like a 45 caliber pistol is just harder to shoot. And if I ever wanted to teach somebody how to shoot this pistol, it's a very shootable gun. And because it's so big, it's less recoil. So the bigger the gun, the less recoil you're going to feel just because it has more weight and heft to it. So it's not going to kind of bounce around in your hands a lot. All of that weight and heft is going to limit that recoil. So it would be a good gun to teach somebody else on. I have young kids. If like for any reason I ever had to teach them how to use a gun and I only had one, this would be a great gun. Right now they're 4 and 6, so I wouldn't be able to teach them because their hands wouldn't fit around this. But in another 3-4 years, my son would definitely be able to shoot a gun like this if he had to. Also, last reason, I can't believe I forgot about this. Glock reliability. A lot of guns are reliable, but there is a reason that Glock is king. These things just shoot every single time. And if you could only have one gun for an end of the world type situation, having one that literally always shoots is such a good thing to have. When it comes to AR-15s, they can be very finicky. They have to get cleaned a lot. I could probably shoot. There's people torture testing Glocks all over YouTube. You could probably shoot at least 5,000 rounds out of a Glock. And unless you're shooting like extremely dirty ammo, you could probably shoot 5,000 rounds out of this thing and never have a problem. Just keep lubing it up and you'd be good to go. So, yeah, reliability. Can't believe I forgot about that one. But reliability, concealability, the magazine capacities, easy to carry, easy to shoot. There's lots of reasons why having a Glock 45 or a Glock 19, just because it's like Glock 19s are more popular. I just like Glock 45s because, again, an extra 2 rounds, and an extra 2 rounds goes a long way if you're talking about the only gun you own. This is a great gun to have as your home defense gun. I love this thing. This is what I keep by my bedside, so intruders be warned. And, yeah, if I could only have one of my guns, this bad boy would be it. That thing is sick. Merca. Stay safe, live free. I'll talk to you later. See ya.